Desegregation ruined the American school system. When did test scores across the country drop? After desegregation. When did drug use and violence in schools go up? After desegregation. There was never no white kids shooting up nothing before they started going to school with niggas. These little angels wouldn't even know what a gun was. The white man is a peace-loving man. People say the key to fixing the problems of Negroes is education. But I say education is not the answer. Why bother? And what do niggas do in college anyway? Oh, they go there. They party, get drunk for 4-5 years, and end up just as ignorant as when they came in. You ever seen these nigger fraternities and sororities? You ever seen these things? Silliest shit I ever seen in my life. You think Aristotle turned to Achilles and said, hey, let's create a fraternity and jump up and down barking like dogs? Hell no. White man out there getting Nobel Prizes and doing business deals in the fraternities. Niggas jumping up and down with candy canes and doing all kinds of silly shit with their hands. People say there's no difference between the races. But I'll tell you what, I've been cleaning bathrooms for a long time, and I can say white man shit just don't smell the same as black African shit. See, the white man just got a better liver. White man eats his meat raw. See, that's healthier. He calls it tartar. How you doing this fine day, sir? May I say your dookie smells like sparkling ice water with a twist of lime. See, that's why he don't have to wash his hands neither. Yes, sir, white man has impeccable hygiene.
Hey, 3-timers! Yes, it's all and popping, y'all. Get ready. Because, baby, it's about to go down. Yes, don't nobody want to talk about this shit here, but we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it today. Because sometimes, we get emotional. We black people, we get emotional. But we don't want to see the truth. Okay? All right? So, we're going to get right into it. Okay? And, hey, Sophie. Hey, Kamika. Hey, Tamar. Hey, Troy. How y'all doing? Yo, tonight's show finna be a bad one, y'all. So, y'all get ready for the shits, because we with the shits tonight. Okay? Okay? That's the whole thing. People don't want to acknowledge. Sometimes you let your emotions get in the way of the facts. Let's get down to it.
Come see us when you come to New York, VP Biden.
I will.
It's a long way until November. We got more questions.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
It don't have nothing to do with Trump. It has to do with the fact I want something for my community.
Come be messing with me. Come be messing with me. Come be messing with me. 3 times a T. 3 times a T. Come be messing with me. 3 times a T. 3 times a T. Come be messing with me. 3 times a T. Come be messing with me. 3 times a T. 3 times a T. Come be messing with me. 3 times a T. 3 times a T. Come be messing with me. 3 times a T. 3 times a T. Come be messing with me. 3 times a T. 3 times a T. Come be messing with me. I don't know if y'all can see that. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? If y'all can't, I'm going to read it for you. It say, these Negroes, they're getting pretty uppity these days. And that's a problem for us since they've got something. Since they've got something now that they never had before. The political pull to back up their uppityness. Now we got to do something about this. We've got to give them a little bit of something, just enough to keep them quiet. Not enough to make a difference. I'll have these niggas voting Democrat for the next 200 years. And guess what? We've been voting Democrat for the last 200 years. So, with that being said, I feel like, y'all want to be mad all y'all want to. But the facts is the motherfucking facts. Now, if you really being real with yourself, you know damn well this is two wings of the same motherfucking bird. And if you don't see it that way, you're tripping. You're tripping. You absolutely tripping because it's right in your face. It's right in your face. So I'm going, if you can't see it, I'm going to make it in 3D for you today because I love y'all. And I really, really, really want y'all to know that what we actually dealing with out here. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody wants to talk about this shit. This shit taboo. My thing is everybody's so sensitive about the fact that they hate Trump so bad. They don't want to acknowledge that they've been bamboozled, that they've been lied to, they've been hoodwinked by good old Biden. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to say, damn, he played us too. Because I told y'all, you're dealing with two wings of the same fucking bird. You're not dealing with, Democrats, they love us more. Democrats don't give a fuck about us. None of these motherfuckers give a fuck about us. Don't nobody want to say this shit. I'm gonna goddamn say it.
We already have a nigger mayor. We don't need any more big shots.
Young black entrepreneurs are just as capable of succeeding given the chance as white entrepreneurs are. But they don't have lawyers. They don't have accountants, but they have great ideas. You should challenge these students. We should challenge students in these schools to have advanced placement programs in these schools. We have this notion that somehow if you're poor, you cannot do it. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids, wealthy kids, black kids. Even call centers, which rushed overseas in the hundreds of thousands. How many times you get the call? I'd like to talk to you about your credit card.
You are running in Democratic primaries against Southerners like Mark Warner and John Edwards.
Better than anybody else. You don't know my state. My state was a slave state. My state is a border state. My state is the 8th largest black population in the country. My state is anything from a Northeast liberal state.
When Detroit found out they didn't have, when all the exodus, they didn't have people when the city got back on its feet who could literally turn on the street lights, run the water system. So we hired some folks to go into the neighborhoods. They picked 58 women, it turns out, from the hood.
You cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent. I'm not joking.
When you turn on the stations, sit on one station for 2 hours. 2 to 3 out of 5 have mixed race couples in them. That's not by accident. They're selling soap, man. Not a joke. Remember old Pat Caddell used to say, you want to know what's happening in American culture? Watch advertising. If you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black. Unlike the African-American community, with notable exceptions, the Latino community is an incredibly diverse community.
Every major crime bill that's come out of this Congress has had the name Joe Biden on that bill. We do everything but hang people for jaywalking in this bill.
He said in the first 100 days, he's going to let the big banks once again write their own rules. Unchain Wall Street. They're going to put you all back in chains. The blinders have been taken off. They've all of a sudden seen a hell of a lot clearer. They're seeing, geez, the reason I was able to stay sequestered in my home is because some black woman was able to stack the grocery shelf.
African American who is articulate and bright and clean and a nice looking guy. I mean, that's a storybook, man.
Yeah.
Somalis have made my city of Wilmington, Delaware, on a smaller scale. It's a large, very identifiable Somali community. I might add, if you ever come to the train station with me, you'll notice that I have great relationships with them because there's an awful lot of driving cabs.
So don't tell me about that. It was a long time ago shit. Don't tell me about, they all racist. Don't tell me about that bullshit because it is what it motherfucking is. It's right here in your motherfucking face. And that's the crazy part. Now, you hate Trump so much that you don't want to listen to the facts. And the facts is that he did more for us than Obama. I'm sorry. The fact is, he did. He did. And you can put your emotions to the side and do the mathematics. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. You need to do the mathematics. You got to. No, I'm not saying that, oh, I love Trump. Trump the best president in the world. Hell yeah, he a motherfucker. He a mess. But, and I'd rather take my shot, no chaser. You could Google, put all kind of pineapple juice and fruit in your drink if you want to. But I he'll tell you, I'm not apologizing for that shit. Fuck you. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's who he is. No, but Bonnie gonna be like, nah, I'm gonna look out for you. I'm gonna make sure y'all all right, and y'all just make sure y'all vote for me. And guess what? What happened? What happened? Did we get anything done? Anything accomplished? Anything? Since he been in office. What has he done for us? What have he done for us lately? What? Tell me. Anybody, put it in the comments. Because you can sit up here and be mad about this shit if you want to. But the facts is the motherfucking facts. I don't care how you put it, how you cross it. It don't matter. The facts is the facts. What has Biden done for us? Can anybody tell me? So now I'm gonna get okay. Yeah, Ice Cube. When Ice Cube went and tried to get with Trump on our reparations, everybody turned on that man. Everybody turned on him. They said Ice Cube was a traitor. Ice Cube this, Ice Cube that. But he was trying to get reparations for black people, and so was Trump. That don't matter. But what really does it for me is he gonna sign the anti-Asian right, and didn't still sign for black Americans. The hate on black males, the hate on black women. He didn't sign an act for that. If anybody got it, let me know, because I would love to see it. I would love to see it, because no, he didn't sign any act on us. So the more y'all sit here and try to defend the fact that y'all hate Trump so much, the stupider y'all look. Y'all not trying to see the factual actual. You was wrong. You was wrong, and it's okay. It's okay. Trump was badass crazy, but honestly and true, Biden is a sneaky ass white man, just like his slave owning racist ancestors. Boom. He didn't even give Texas enough money after the freeze. People lost everything. He signed that FEMA bill to only give enough for housing, but not for all that they lost. Ice Cube joined forces with Donald Trump. He sure did, and they slayed his ass. They slayed him. They talked about him so bad. It's ridiculous. And Trump had the Congress pass what he wanted. Obama was always shot down by the Republican Congress, but I agree Biden is not the answer. Okay, good, Nicole, because you're right. He definitely is not the answer. Because I try to get everybody to understand, no, dude, you know, it ain't just about Trump. It's about when are we gonna stand up as a people. We are the people. We should not be afraid of our country. Our country should be afraid of us. And that's the bottom line. We studied sitting around, oh, what Massa said. Oh, he said this, that, and the third. We gotta take the shot, or else. You know what I'm saying? But y'all don't want to hear me. But I'm gonna let y'all hear a little something just to you know give y'all something to say we got. You say now Trump was going to give us the world, but niggas don't see that Cube is a nigga. So what does that tell you? I don't know. I don't know.
Respond to Joe Biden, who today described you might have heard that, as the first racist to be elected president. That was his words.
Well, you know, it's interesting because we did criminal justice reform. We passed criminal justice reform, something that Obama and Biden were unable to do. We did opportunity cities. We did the greatest. If you look at what we've done with opportunity zones, nobody's ever even thought of a plan like that. Prior to the China plague coming in, floating in, coming into our country and really doing terrible things all over the world, doing terrible things, we had the best African American, Hispanic American, Asian American, almost every group was the best for unemployment. The unemployment numbers were the best. You look at employment, you look at opportunity zones, and maybe most importantly, you look at criminal justice reform, you look at prison reform. I've done things that nobody else, and I've said this and I say it openly and not a lot of people dispute it. I've done more for Black Americans than anybody with the possible exception of Abraham Lincoln. Nobody has even been close. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
Cube wasn't fucking with Trump for no reason. Cube knows Trump was going to give the blacks a better deal. Drops mic. That's what Biden should have did. I mean, Trump should have did. He should have dropped mic. He should have dropped his mic at the end of that speech, because I can't express it enough. I can't express it enough. We still have not had anything done about the hate on Black men being pulled over by the police. We still have not had nothing done on that. So, and what has he given us? He's went over there to another country, killing people. Now we got to be forced to take the vaccine, whether we want to or not. Our freedom, our rights are being stripped of us right in our face. Everybody cool with it, though. Everybody good with it, right? Nah, I'm not cool with it, because let me tell you something. I should be able to choose whether I want to put some poison in my body. You should never ever force somebody to do something like that. But you know what? They've been doing it. Why stop now? Why stop now? What voting is not a right. It is set up. The votes are rigged and they collect ballots to count the slaves. That was a good one, Rochelle. Biden damn show don't care, and I'm not taking that shit. Okay? That's what we gotta do. I mean, we need to figure out, how do we deal with this? You understand what I'm saying? We need to figure that part out. That's the thing I want y'all to understand is, okay, what happens if everybody say no? Anybody know the answer to that question yet? No, because nobody done it. You know? So I just want y'all to think about, if we say, you know, hell no, I don't want either one of them, what the fuck gonna happen? What happens next? Oh, they gonna just vote for us like they've been doing? Oh, okay.
Desegregation ruined the American school system. When did test scores across the country drop? After desegregation. When did drug use and violence in schools go up? After desegregation. There was never no white kids shooting up nothing before they started going to school with niggas. These little angels wouldn't even know what a gun was. The white man is a peace-loving man. People say the key to fixing the problems of Negroes is education. But I say education is not the answer. Why bother? And what do niggas do in college anyway? Oh, they go there. They party, get drunk for 4 or 5 years, and end up just as ignorant as when they came in. You ever seen these nigger fraternities and sororities? You ever seen these things? Silliest shit I ever seen in my life. You think Aristotle turned to Achilles and said, hey, let's create a fraternity and jump up and down barking like dogs? Hell no. White man out there getting Nobel Prizes and doing business deals in the fraternities. Niggas jumping up and down with candy canes and doing all kinds of silly shit with their hands. People say there's no difference between the races. But I'll tell you what, I've been cleaning bathrooms for a long time, and I can say white man shit just don't smell the same as black African shit. See, the white man just got a better liver. White man eats his meat raw. See, that's healthier. He calls it tartar. How you doing this fine day, sir? May I say your dookie smells like sparkling ice water with a twist of lime. See, that's why he don't have to wash his hands neither. Yes, sir, white man has impeccable hygiene. Desegregation ruined the American school system.
I mean, look, we got them running around, Uncle Ruckuses. We got them running around. That's the whole thing y'all don't understand. Y'all got to realize these paid people that y'all depend on, and that y'all putting y'all soul, y'all life into, y'all letting them inject shit into you, don't give a fuck about you. Not at all. Not a little bit. So what I want y'all to do is tonight, is I want y'all to go over and tell me exactly what Biden has done for us. And tell me, okay, I can't stand Trump, but say exactly what he actually did while he was in office. Other than what, think of something positive if you can. You feel me? Because, first of all, what y'all don't understand is, no matter how you put it, no matter how you change it, no matter how you look at it, it's facts is the facts. Facts is the facts. I'm sorry. Now, I wish for 1 second that I could get y'all to see, what I see. I just wish I could get y'all to see what I see. I got one more video for y'all. I really want y'all to get the bigger picture, because stop allowing them to just tell you any damn thing. Okay, let me get what Nicole said. Nicole said, you're right. They make children get immunizations to go to school. We do with no question. Now they want to add the COVID vaccine to the requirements. Right. Now they making it where you can't go in nowhere without this vaccine. They're going to arrest us. That's what I'm sure they probably, that's probably why they built all them FEMA camps for our ass. If the boondocks is woke, why the fuck is the working class refuse to stay woke? Once you're woke, you have to stay woke. Okay? But they don't want to wake up. They don't want to wake up. That's the whole problem. They don't want to see that they've been bamboozled. They want to, they still waiting on, on something to come through. That meme they got out going on right now with Steve Wilkos. It's like, she's like, that's your man? That's your man? She's like, yeah. And I'm going to stand beside him. That's how y'all look right now. That's how y'all look right now. I'm sorry. That's how y'all look right now. It is what it is. Stop playing games. Shit.
Mate, Joe Biden. Now, I'm going to say this because I think it's true. Joe Biden's a racist. Why is he a racist? Not because he thinks that one race is better than another, but he believes that if you are African American and you voted for Donald Trump, somehow you aren't black enough? Now, this is the definition of racism, right? If you said something negative about all Chinese people, all Lebanese people, all white people, well, understandably, people would get kind of pissed off. Well, as they should about this guy saying this.
Listen, you got to come see us when you come to New York, VP Biden.
I will.
It's a long way until November. We got more questions.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
Oh, I'm sorry? Could you imagine if Trump said it, they'd talk about it for weeks. Biden says that he apologized, they move on. Diamond and Silk aren't going to cop it. Roll this one.
And I'm tired of these white liberals that get to tell black people how they should think and how they should and shouldn't be part of the conversation.
That's right.
Diamond and Silk are black women.
That's right.
We're going to call out Joe Biden. We're going to keep calling him out.
I love them. They're awesome. Is that not part of the definition of racism, that when you ascribe one set of values to one race, or the same when it comes to sexism?
That's true, Kamika. It's the payments for the vaccine for me. I never got a free shot, and I never got a free shot, and now they paying people to get it. Okay? So my thing is, that's suspicious in itself. They don't even want to give you money to pay your bills after this pandemic, but they want to give you money to take this vaccine. Like, no. And people are still dying with this motherfucking vaccine. You know what I'm saying? So either way, you taking a chance getting it or not getting it. I ain't judging you. Don't judge me. You know? So I think Biden get his ass ate by Professor Gay class with it. But you know what? For sure. No, ma'am. So I'm going to leave it at that. I want to thank y'all for tuning in 3 times a see. I would love for y'all to leave y'all comments in the comments and put some 3s in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about the subject. Of course, we're going to have a part 2 on it because this right here is so taboo. Nobody want to talk about it. Nobody want to touch it. But I'm going to touch it because I don't give a fuck. And my thing is, if we don't never address that, okay, we made a mistake by putting him in office, we'll never get to the end of the problem. We'll never get to the end of the problem. That's what you don't understand. You got to accept when you did something wrong. Like as a kid, when you did it wrong, you have to, that's how you learn. That's how you learn. You learn from your mistakes. You don't sit there and allow yourself to just believe whatever you want to believe because you're so emotionally tied in the fact that you can't stand the individual and go away from the facts of what actually was actually done, the mathematics. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to need for you to count up what actually Obama did. I'm going to need for you to count up what actually Trump did. And Biden ain't no better. And Harris ain't no better. Where is she at? Anybody seen Harris? I heard they sending her over there where they doing that war at. Just like they've been doing. Remember when in the wartime they used to put the niggas in the front line? That's what Kamala at. She over there in the front line where they bombing and killing motherfuckers just in case they assassinate somebody. They biting his her ass. That's what she at. Exactly. MIA. So I just, I'm wondering if anybody else wondering. Yeah, where she at? Yeah. But I want to thank y'all for tuning in with 3 times a see again. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share. Oh, I got 2 projects I'm working on, y'all. I'm gonna be coming out with a show about it. And it's phenomenal. It's gonna make, I'm talking about, this is gonna make the shit a whole lot easier for your life. This shit is gonna be worldwide. Y'all gonna get the first heads-on show about it here on 3 times a T. Y'all gonna know about this new software coming out that nobody else knows. So y'all get ready. And make sure y'all subscribe, like, share. Hit the notification bell so y'all can always know when I'm on, okay? Because it's about to go down. We're about to drop some stuff that never been done before in history. Are y'all ready for that shit? Are y'all ready for that shit? 3 times a T gonna have an exclusive. All right. I love y'all. Y'all, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I ain't coming back after this video, but y'all make sure y'all tune into this video.
No, I don't think we should use the word, and I'll tell you why. Because niggas have gotten used to it. That's why. Hell, they like it now. It's like when you growing crops and you strip the soil of its nutrients and goodness, and then you can't grow nothing. You gotta rotate your race of sludge. Now, I know it's hard, cause nigga just rolled off the tongue the way sweat rolls off a nigga's forehead. But we cannot let that be a crutch, especially when there are so many other fine substitutes. Spade, porch monkey, jigaboo. I say next time you gonna call a darky a nigga, call that coon a jungle bunny instead. Hell, we might not even have a country if it wasn't for the word nigga. White man said, nigga, pick that cotton. Nigga, bale that hay. Hurry up, nigga. That's America you building. And that's exactly what nigga is. That's why I'm pushing for a constitutional amendment that would protect the white man's right to say any incarnation of the word nigga at any time, spell any way, whether it be N-I-G-G-U-H, G-G-A, G-G-A-H, or silent P at the beginning.
You've reached the national headquarters.